So the fact remains that you have probably not seen this recipe online. Just as I said, personally, I haven't seen this recipe online and it's a must try. So today, I'll be showing you guys what I've been making with this horrible plantain. If you like your plantain firm, even if you like soggy plantain, may you not come across this species of plantain. I don't know, I don't care what you're telling me. Don't add salt, defrost, don't freeze. As far as I'm concerned, this is a different species of plantain. Anyway, let's get started. Over a pan, I'm reducing some tomatoes. So you can use fresh tomatoes, chopped tomatoes, whatever tomatoes you want to use. So for this recipe, I'll be using these pulse called chickpea, like split chickpea. It's also called chana dal. So this is basically chickpea that the outer layer has been removed and the kernel has been split. So split chickpea. So you want to measure out the quantity you need, then give it a good wash and cook in a pressure pot. This makes it faster. Just as I always say, cook time depends on the quantity of what you're making. I've always seen the Indians make this. They cook it in curry, put lots of spices. But today I'm bringing this home, like home, Nigeria, Igbo style. if you know okwa or beans and plantain, you know that way, that vibe of cooking it. That's what I'm doing today. So I've got this plantain here. I got this plantain. The plantain was firm, looking nice, perfectly ripe, not too mushy. And as usual, I usually freeze my plantain to make them last longer. But unfortunately, I came in contact with this horrible species of plantain, but I still have to use it to make something. And so far I've been doing this recipe. So over here I've got some bell peppers, red bell peppers, scotch bonnet pepper, just two, not to make it too spicy. My 12-month-old is eating. We eat whatever the family is eating. That's what my baby has been eating. But now we are going with the salt. So the tomatoes has been reduced, as you can see, and I went in with palm oil. For today I went with palm oil, but usually I go with regular oil, olive oil, coconut oil, but I want to make it like home, like the African way. So I went in with some palm oil. Palm oil is good. Don't be deceived by people that tell you palm oil is bad for you. All oils has almost the same calorie, so you just have to take oil in moderation. Palm oil is very, very good. And then I went in with some onions. I'm going to fry this up, and then I added the pepper mix. So I'm sharing this recipe as an awareness to my fellow Nigerians, especially the Igbos, even if you're not Igbo. But you know, there are some food like you wish you can, not like a substitute, but something else. Don't be stuck with rice, pasta, yam. No, rice, pasta, yam, fufu. No, this is something else to try. Beans, yeah, beans, it's okay. This one too is still okay, something different. And then I went in with my asa fish, this fish. If I tell you guys how much I bought this fish, anyway, oh God, it's well. I have to use it because this fish is special for this special recipe. And then I went with this spice mix, like a kenju seasoning kind of mix. And then I went in with crayfish. Of course, this will bring it home. Like, it's not the Indian style, but it's the Nigerian style, like Igbo. You can see that I'm Igbo. That is why all these things are going on here. So I fried this up, let this like simmer a bit. So if you're not familiar with all these ingredients I'm using here, like the dry fish, the crayfish, it's not something you use in your culture, you can just stick with making this split chickpea as a curry and like soups you eat with your bread. And you can just cook the split chickpea and put it into your salads. That's superb. Over here, this is the chickpea. It's been cooking in the pressure pot for like 30 minutes. What I usually do, how I know it's okay, is I just use my pointer finger, my index finger to press in. It just crushes and I know it's ready. So when cooking this chickpea, you want to put a reasonable amount of water, not too small, yeah, so it can cook right, it doesn't get burnt. So it comes with practice, so you should know the quantity you should use, just like you're cooking beans, like black-eyed beans here. So after that, I'm going to add the chickpea into this yummy, tasty, spicy sauce. Oh my God. If you're in the UK, like if you're abroad, you don't need to miss home too much. There are lots of things you have here. We have here in the UK. Don't be stuck with fish and chips, burger and pizza. If you see healthy food, you can also eat. Even if if you're a lover of ukwa, you can just use this to wadume. You can just use this to console yourself. I'm not saying it's a substitute because I know some people will come for me in the comment section, but I create recipes, I share recipes, I make awareness for those that love some kind of food, or you just want to try something different. Yeah. So now back to our plantain. This plantain has been in the air fryer. Air fryer is the best for this kind of plantain. It's looking all extremely soggy now because it's still hot. So if you let it cool a bit, it tends to firm up a little bit, but it's not enjoyable. My kids love it, but that's what I've been giving them all this while. So I took the plantain out of the air fryer. I'm just adding a little seasoning because just a little. My baby is eating, so she's eating salt now, but I'm still adding things in moderation. But if you have kids under 12 months old, like under a year, just avoid salt in their diet. Their kidney can't process salt. So I've always been saying this, I've been preaching this for long. And just give those babies whatever you're cooking as a family, offer them to the kids. Don't be stuck with apple and rice puree. Give it when you're enjoying this deliciousness. Puree this and give it to the baby. So I cut the plantain in little bits, so when you take a scoop with a spoon, you can taste the plantain, that sweetness in the dish. But trust me, without plantain, this is still fine. Just as I said earlier on, this is one of the ways I'm using up this plantain, and it comes out amazing. In fact, it's not horrible plantain anymore. It makes it really nice. Life of a content creator. I missed the clip where I was pouring the plantain. I don't even know what happened there, but anyway, you guys can see I added the plantain inside. Oh my god, this dish it's so nice. Try it. You can't tell me it's not nice. Try it. You will love it. In fact, your kids will love it. And when I posted a picture of our dinner last night and I asked you guys to guess, a lot of people were saying beans and corn, ukwa and corn. You guys can see that you can actually make something that looks like something you know. It took a while before someone could get chickpea, and when one person said chickpea, the rest of the comments started going chickpea. Anyway, if you found this video really helpful and you're being stingy not to share, remember the Lord is watching you. Anyway, I hope you found this video really helpful. If you do, please share this video, drop a comment, tell me if you'll be trying this, tell me if you've tried this. Just as I said, I've not seen this recipe. I have a lot of ways I've been preparing chickpea salads with some veggies. I've been doing chickpea, but this, I think it's now my favorite. My kids also love it with the plantain. Oh, thanks to this plantain.